Silence everything around you. This is not just another video, it is an urgent announcement from heaven to you. You have withstood a weight that was not yours to carry, a battle that seemed silent, but was making noise in the heavens. They thought your spirit would break. They underestimated the mark you carry. At this very hour, a tear from the warrior who guards you, Archangel Michael, has moved the heart of God. And a final decree has been issued in your favor. You are not here by accident. The algorithm was silenced so that this warning could reach you. What you are about to hear is your last chance to turn the tables before the final battle. The mind that replays the same conversation at 3 a.m. The body that trembles in situations that should no longer cause it to. The feeling of wearing armor you cannot take off. The question that never stops. Why them and not me? There is one thing I'm going to place in your hands before this message ends. Something that Solomon recorded for the child of God who needs to get through the final warning, and that fits in your pocket. It is not a book to be studied, it is an instrument to bear the weight of what you carry. I will return to this. For now, keep that in mind. The money that comes in and disappears without a trace. The innocent question from a child that hurts because you have no answer. And on that very subject, about the next dawn when you wake up with a racing heart, I have already left the instrument waiting for you in the first pinned comment. If you need to leave before the end, it is there. But stay, because the Hebrew name for what is happening to you has not yet been spoken. Have you ever felt that this specific pain is not just human, but spiritual? What if this pattern of your behavior is a sign that there is a battle against the purpose God has placed on your life? It was in searching for answers to this that I found this digital guide called the Solomon Code. This guide is not just a reading, it is a key to spiritual understanding, a tool made for those who wish to see beyond appearances, to stop treating this final warning as a simple ailment, and to understand why the attack rises with such force against those who bear a mark from God. Several chosen ones here on the channel have already felt the call of the code, but have not yet made the decision to download the digital guide. Download it now. It is available in the first pinned comment. If you are one of the first to download it, come back here and write Amen. That will be your act of faith. And this very day, God may show you the reason why this attack has risen against your life. The first sign is the involuntary vigil. You wake up at 3:33 a.m. without an alarm. Your body knows that a battle is being fought while the world sleeps. What seems like insomnia is actually your spirit being called to intercede. The second, the sacred detour. Plans that are cancelled at the last minute. Doors that close without explanation. What seems like a setback is heaven protecting you from an ambush you could not see. The third is the silent altar of the family. That tension at the dinner table. That conversation everyone avoids. What seems like a family conflict is an attack on your lineage. And on that scene, the one of the silence at the table that became heavy. I have already left the instrument waiting for you in the first pinned comment. If you need to leave before the end, it is there. But stay, because the Hebrew name for what is happening has not yet been said. The fourth sign, the inexplicable peace. Moments of calm in the midst of chaos, a serenity that makes no logical sense. It is the presence of Michael reminding you that you are not alone in the trench. The fifth, the loneliness of the giver. You give and give, but you feel more and more empty and alone. It is the enemy trying to convince you that your gift is your curse. Now, I am giving you a tool. It is called the reverse tribunal technique, based on Isaiah 54, verse 17. No weapon that is fashioned against you shall succeed, and you shall confute every tongue that rises against you in judgment. When you feel the accusation, the anxiety, the fear, do not pray asking for defense. Enter the heavenly court and present your case. Say aloud, Father, based on the sacrifice of Christ and with the Archangel Michael as my witness, I invoke the verdict of Isaiah 54:17. I declare null and void every accusation of the adversary. I am not here to defend myself, but to execute a sentence that has already been won. Do this today. And if you are feeling right now that this is exactly what you need, before I even continue, place your thumb now on the link in the first pinned comment. Don't click yet, just place your thumb. Feel the weight of the decision before you make it. This guide is not a method to do more, it is an instrument to endure more. And the next dawn you wake up with a racing heart is coming sooner than you think, and it comes with 2 seals for your home. The first is the ritual of the just man's sleep. It is an audio. You do not read, you lie down. And what you used to call insomnia, today you will call an unsealed vigil. You will learn to seal the night with the right name. The second seal is the awakening of clarity, the 7 morning decrees, so that you no longer wake up without an identity. You have a 7-day unconditional guarantee. If in 7 days the instrument has not touched what needs to be touched in you, you send an email and get your money back. No questions asked. And the 2 seals, the ritual and the decrees, remain with you even if you return it. But I need to be direct. The real risk is not spending less than 2 coffees. The real risk is that the next dawn with a racing heart will come and you will still be empty-handed. And maybe you are asking yourself, what if it's just my anxiety and not a real attack? Anxiety is the alarm, but you need to know who started the fire. How can I fight a battle that not even Archangel Michael can withstand? You do not fight to win, you fight from a victory already decreed. Michael is not withstanding, he is executing. Is it already too late for me? The Archangel's tear is proof that heaven believes it is not. It is not too late. A 45-year-old mother, struggling to maintain her family's faith, wrote to me, "I thought I was failing, until I used the sleep ritual, and my whole house slept in peace for the first time in years." The sentence she sent me, "The war was real, but now so is my peace." A 52-year-old entrepreneur on the verge of bankruptcy. The Solomon Code taught me to see betrayal as a divine repositioning. The sentence he sent me, "I lost a business, but I gained my soul." A 28-year-old young woman, lost after a crisis of faith. The morning decrees gave me a reason to get up. The sentence she sent me, "I was not lost, I was being called." Maybe in 3 hours you will be in bed again with a racing heart, remembering that you saw this video and did not reach out. Maybe the next dawn the anxiety will be stronger. Maybe next time doubt will win. The link is in the first pinned comment. For you, who need to get through the next dawn with an instrument in hand, click now. And when you do, you are not buying a book. You are accepting an instrument that Solomon prepared. The Hebrew word that exactly defines what is happening to you is teshuvah. Pronounce it with me in a low voice. Teshuvah. It means return, but it is more than that. It is the act of returning to your original divine state, realigning yourself with God. It is your answer to the final call. It is not just a translation, it is a state. And when you hear this word, something inside you calms down, because it was already happening. You just did not have a name for it. And about this word, it is written in Psalm 4, verse 8. "In peace I will both lie down and sleep, for you alone, O Lord, make me dwell in safety." Archangel Michael in the book of Daniel fights in the heavenly realms. It is not a physical battle. It is a contest of jurisdiction. He does not fight with brute force, but with legal authority. His power comes not from his sword, but from the name he represents. The instrument he used is the authority of the king. And what Michael had to improvise in the heavens, you can do now with a guide in hand. The instrument that Solomon recorded is the same one that awaits you in the first pinned comment. Let me put it in simple terms. Fact 1. There is a spirit of final accusation. Fact 2. It operates through doubt and exhaustion. Fact 3. Archangel Michael is your legal precedent for victory. Fact 4. Your hesitation, which you call prudence, is what that spirit needs to convince you to give up at the next dawn. There are 3 types of calls being tested now. The front line bearer, always the first to receive attacks. The adversary attacks you with exhaustion. The silent intercessor. Your prayer moves the heavens, but you doubt its effect. The adversary attacks you with the invisibility of your impact. The guardian of the promise. You have been carrying a promise for years, and now the enemy wants you to give up. He attacks you with impatience. And about your type, heaven has already sealed 3 names. The first is King's verdict. You operate under a favorable decree. The Solomon Code teaches you to execute that verdict. The second is Michael's shield. You are personally protected by the Archangel. The third name is heir of the last tier. You understood that the commotion in the heavens was the sign of your victory. If one of these three names resonated with you, write the number in the comments, 1, 2, or 3. The last obstacle is not the enemy. It is a voice inside you that sounds reasonable, the fear of seeming ungrateful, of thinking that what God has already done is not enough. It is pride, dressed as humility. Accepting the instrument is not doubting the strength, it is honoring the general's strategy. Now close your eyes, place your right hand on your chest and repeat in a low voice, Father, I give you my weariness. I release you from the fear of seeming ungrateful. My urgency is my gratitude, and I now receive the three names sealed upon me, King's verdict, Michael's shield, heir of the last tier. And before the voice that comes, listen to something. The intensity of what you have been through is not proof that something is wrong with you. It is proof that you are exactly where you need to be. If this resonates with you, write below, I receive the turning point. And now the Father's voice. Listen, son, daughter, I saw you. I saw you that dawn with a racing heart. I never lost sight of you. You have permission to receive what you have not earned. You have permission to occupy your chair at the table. You have permission to let the version of you that needed to suffer, to feel worthy, die. I now extend my hand towards your house and decree a seal of covering over your table so that provision may never be lacking, over your children so that they may be kept, over your work so that your hands may prosper. You are committed, you are commissioned, you are sent. You are committed, you are commissioned, you are sent. You are committed, you are commissioned, you are sent. Now, walk with me. There is a long table, people are sitting, and there is an empty chair. It has your shape. Solomon is at the head of the table and nods. We were waiting for you. You are not creating this scene. You are remembering it. The chair has always been yours. Do not say, Amen yet. Feel the weight of what has just happened. Now you can say Amen. The Solomon Code is waiting for you in the first pinned comment with the ritual of sleep and the 7 decrees for less than 2 coffees. Because a Michael's shield without cover rots at the next dawn, and the adversary is counting on it. It is not an expense, it is an instrument, with a 7-day guarantee. The risk is ours, the hand is yours. Click now, while the decree is still alive in your chest. In the next 3 hours he will speak. This is too expensive. You can do it tomorrow. You are not worthy of this protection. You have failed so many times. Asking for help is weakness. 5 waves. Today, now, before the next dawn, not later. Today. And Solomon will sustain you. Think of a specific person, someone who has been silent, faithful, attacked in the same way. Send this video to them, they are waiting. If you have made it to the end, comment Amen received. It is done. What was delivered here has been delivered. You are deeply loved. You have never been forgotten. The chair is yours, and so it is sealed. The next dawn with a racing heart can wait another